Hey everybody, how you doing today? Today is episode 3 of the Vulcan 750 project build. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm just restoring it or if I'm going to bopper it. Still haven't decided. Today what I want to do though is I want to take off the tank. I don't think that the gas in there is any good, so I'm going to try to get the gas out and just kind of take it from there and see what happens, all right? So let's get into this. All right, so as you might tell, I got a little something hanging on my collar here. I went out and bought a wireless microphone system, so I'm hoping that the audio quality will improve on my videos. And I'm going to do it to more than just, this project build series that I'm doing. I'm going to start using it on everything. I am still trying to figure out how to help with the wind, but that'll just kind of develop as I go along. Vulcan 750 project build, episode 3. What I want to do is I want to get the old gas out of here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the fuel line down here. Being it's got a Petcock, I can just turn it on and turn it off. It's not injected like the 1600 back there. This is my Petcock. I've got a line coming out this way, and I have no idea. I don't know if that's a gas line or if it's an air line. I just don't know. But there's no clamp on it whatsoever. So yeah, this line here has no clamp on it. And then there's another line here. And this one does have a little wire ring clamp, so I'll take that one off. And yeah, we'll see what happens when I turn this to on and see what flows out. There we go. All right, so that is definitely a fuel line. I'm hoping that this tube will fit. There we go. All right, so the clear hose I've got here goes down into this little bucket, and that's where I'm going to catch all the gas, I hope. So let's see what happens when I turn this to on. I'm not getting any gas coming out. So that should be on right now. And I'm not getting anything coming out of this one. So let's pull this line off now and try the other one. I don't even know if I can get this on. Okay, well, let's see if we... You know what? I'm not getting any gas coming out of it anyway. Okay, I thought I heard gas splashing around in there, but it's possible that maybe that's all gummed up. Okay, so let's try this another way. Turn that off. Both of those are unhooked. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to take the tank off because I want to get these carburetors off anyway. So I'm going to take the tank off and see if I can pour anything out of it. Let's do it that way. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bolt off. And as far as I know, that might be the only one I've got to do. All right, so that's loose. So there's my bolt. There's a little pass-through grommet, and the rubber grommet is on here. And then this little electrical connection here, I've got to pull that apart because I believe that's my fuel gauge. I've got a hose here, and I believe it's a vacuum hose of some sort. So we'll take that off. All right, I think I'm gonna take these side plates off, and there's 2 screws, one here and one here. That's one. That's 2. Oh, maybe I didn't need to take these off. Oh well. I want to get these washed up anyway, so I'll just take them off. Because right here, I'm seeing is my other mount screw. I thought maybe there was one up here at the top. So I must have one on the other side too. So I'll take those off. Put those right back in so I don't lose them. So let's see. Same 12 millimeter as the first one. All right, so that bolts out. And yep, there's my other bolt right there. Let me tilt you down just a little bit further. There, now you can see it. It's right there. All right, there's my other bolt. Wow, how about that? I can actually move these pretty easily too. So I did try to put the hose back onto the Petcock and turn it on, and I just cannot get any gas to flow out. So I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the Petcock. So we're going to take this off and see what's going on. All right, got that one loose. I was afraid I was rounding it off. Not the best angle to do this. Let me see if I can get a different screwdriver. Maybe it will fit better. Oh, frack. I got that one off. All right, let me try a wrench. These are bolt heads. They just happen to have Phillips head cuts onto them. So let me see if I can get my wrench on there and take that off. Okay, got it to turn. There we go. All right, let's see if it's loose enough there. I'll have to go to the hardware store and get a new bolt, something that's not rounded out like that. All right. There's that. There we go. All right, so Petcock is out. The part that sticks up has the little filter on it, and that's your regular running mode. And then down here in that hole, that would be down to your reserve, and if you run out of gas in reserve, of course, you're shit out of luck. All right, so let me get this bucket open and see if I can pour out any gas. All right, so I think I got all the gas out of it. Good enough anyway. Okay, so now what I want to do though, I'm going to give this a little bit of a wash job, the Petcock, and then I may end up trying to blow into it and see if I get anything to come out, any type of air. All right, so let's see what's going on with this. Okay, got some air in here. All right, that's actually blowing out here. Let's see if we can plug that hole up and try it again. Actually, let's turn it on because it was actually off. All so you can see it got really dark on there, so I may end up taking that off and cleaning it with some WD-40 or something. Let's turn it to reserve and see what happens. All right, so air comes through very easily and very well. All right, so the filter comes right off like I was hoping. So I'm gonna go soak this. Got you up on the workbench now. I can blow through air through it with the compressor, but if I try to actually, oh God, that's hard. And I got it on. So I'm wondering if there's still something going on in here. So I'm actually going to start pulling it apart. So let's find out what's in a Petcock, shall we? And I don't think these are very expensive, so if I fuck it up, I buy a new one. All right, so to start with, there's 2 screws here. I'm gonna see. Okay, that one came out all right. And that one came out all right. All right, so there's the little on-off cover. All right. Yeah, you can see some buildup in there. That's pretty grody. Underneath this cap is this little spring washer. It's got, you can see that it's not flat. It's kind of got a curve to it. So that will actually rest on top of the little dial here. So this is just a nylon brush is all this is. I just want to get in here and clean it out just a little bit. And now I'm gonna start scraping out that buildup right in there. See that little buildup there? So I've got the little dial area cleaned out pretty decently. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back together. All right, so now I want to move on to the back side, and I'm going to take off these 4. Oh, and something else too, when I took the Petcock off, this was not hooked up to anything, and I don't know what it was supposed to be hooked up to. So yeah, that was kind of interesting, so I'll have to figure that out. Okay, let's open this up slowly. All right. Oh, there's a little spring that fell from on top of here. So that's like the diaphragm on a carburetor. So it will kind of pump back and forth. I don't know. Let me take off this dial again. Okay, that's come off. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is what came out of that back side. And there's a black washer right here. Got a couple of rubber gaskets around a hard plastic coating. A little bit of a rust buildup here at the end of it. Okay, so that's all working. So I'm just going to give all this stuff a really good soak. I am going to see about ordering a new one of these and get it all put back together. Excellent. Okay guys, I got all my parts in a bin here, and I'm just going to spray them down with a cleaner degreaser. I'm going to take that nylon brush again. Take a little scratch pad to it. See if we can get it to clean up just a little bit. So yeah, keep working at it and it'll get to a nice decent shine. Okay guys, so I got the gas tank off. I got the Petcock all taken apart and everything like that. I'm going to see about getting new parts for that. And yeah, that could be the biggest reason of why it's not starting, is because, well, it wasn't getting gas. So I'm going to give those parts that I have a good soak and scrub and clean before I get them put back on. But the big thing is I got to see about getting a new one of these, or at least replacements of these little flimsy rubber gaskets. So yeah, that's what I gotta do. Hopefully I'll get that for the next video. If not, I got other things I can do. I got that new speedometer I can put on. I can change the oil, change the coolant. I got stuff I can do. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the road.